we have Jake Paul taking on Tommy Fury. Jake Paul lands a beautiful overhand right. That's a shot that Mike Tyson is definitely gonna have to worry about. And I think that's probably Jake Paul's best shot. The overhand right, like he has good distance awareness and he has a good left hook. Because that's the same shot he knocked out Tyron Woodley with. I'll be shocked if Mike Tyson can keep his speed for 3 rounds. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm saying I'm shocked if he can. He's getting cut off, right? He keeps creeping closer, closer, closer. The wolf is trying to get the lamb, right? So you show so much stuff. So he makes a big reaction and then you penalize him for making a big reaction. I think it's going to be an amazing fight with Mike Tyson taking on Jake Paul. I'm super excited to see Mike Tyson come back and fight. I'm excited for him to get this opportunity to be the first live event on Netflix. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another breakdown for you. We have Jake Paul taking on Tommy Fury. Now, we're bringing this fight down because this is a fight that Jake Paul fought someone who was an actual boxer. He's about to fight a boxer in Mike Tyson, and this athlete is the same age to Jake Paul. Obviously Mike Tyson is 56 or 58. So I'm gonna break this video down. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and also hit the bell to go live. Now Jake Paul has made leaps and bounds. He's gotten a lot better from when he first started from this fight. So we're not gonna break down every single round of this fight because it's 3 minutes, 8 rounds. When it comes to boxing, sometimes it's just not the same when you break down mixed martial arts, right? But let's get the epic pin out and get ready to rock and roll. Like I said, but Jake Paul's got leaps and bounds better from this fight. All right, and obviously going to the fight against Mike Tyson, he is a lot younger than Mike Tyson, so he will have the cardio advantage. Will he have the power advantage? I'm not sure, but can Mike Tyson take a hard shot, right? Can he take a hard shot? That's what's also going to come down to. And it's amazing that it's going to be free on Netflix if you have a Netflix subscription. All right, let's get to the breakdown now. All right, okay. The body. And we saw that same overhand right in one of his sparring videos. He likes to wait to that. What he does is he waits. Let's do it again. He'll probably try to hit Mike Tyson with it. I'm sure of it. Because Mike Tyson will try to come in, do the peekaboo style, come in after his jab and switch angles. They call it ice skaters. Nice 3-2 out there. Okay, lock him up. Like I said before, that's the thing about boxing I can't stand is that locking him up. Right there. There's that shot right there. Beautiful shot from Jake Paul. Let's right here. So he could catch Mike Tyson with the shot right here. Beautiful shot. The ref walked in the damn way, but look at this shot right here. Boom. Beautiful overhand right from Jake Paul. We saw him do it in the sparring video, and we just saw him do it against Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury came in with his head up. Jake Paul lands a beautiful overhand right. That's a shot that Mike Tyson is definitely gonna have to worry about. Lands that overhand right. That was the best shot of the whole round so far. So good timing from Jake Paul for timing him coming in and ducking his head into inside the void and throwing an overhand right. Right there, and he keeps on doing it. Look at that. And he keeps walking right into that, boys. Right into that. Right, and Jake Paul's doing a good job. Beautiful jab to the body. Beautiful slip from Jake. Okay, little flurry from Tommy Fury. Okay, it's the end of the round. But I still think Jake Paul won that round just because he landed that beautiful shot. Like, that was probably the most technical shot that was landed in the fight. It's fast forward. They're going to show up again. Get right here. It is. Yeah, not there. Okay, beautiful left hook from Tommy Fury. Misses. Yeah, a lot of swinging. Right here. This right here. Oh, nope. Same one. Yeah, that's the only one that a good combination that Tommy Fury landed. Right here. Those beautiful over right. Why am I the cameras like that? That was probably the most technical shot landed in that whole round. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Like, I like this movement from Jake Paul. It's good. I think it's going to be very useful against Mike Tyson. Nice jab. Trying to land that overhand right. Nice slip. And his head movement's good, right? Jake Paul comes in there. He goes double jab and he dips his head down right here. Just slip the one, right? And then if Fury keeps on going this way, he tries to throw the overhand right over top of that. So, I mean, what Jake Paul is doing right now is pretty good. Like, he's not doing anything wrong, essentially. Right, he's trying to cross the void. He's trying to get to Tommy. Tommy's doing a good job circling into the power. So that's why the overhand right is landing. Okay, he overshot his wad there. And beautiful left hook. Watching. Trying to get there. Nice. Nice left hook. See, in this whole fight, it's just him trying to get to Tommy Fury. Nice to the body. Wait, see, he's always trying to time that overhand right. Beautiful jab. What's going on there? Right there it is again. Up. Even the announcer said it. The overhand right's trying to find a home. Beautiful jab. Luis. There's over right again. Right. See, they're waiting, and this is the thing. They're right here. Somebody said hold shift. Let me see. It didn't work. All right. Somebody said hold shift and it'll make a straight line, and it didn't. Okay, so when they're here, it's all about jab here, feints. Go and let the feint, see who's gonna open or expose himself. He throws a jab, he slips it, throws a jab to the head, left hook. I mean, there's not as many options in boxing. That's why the movement is so important in boxing. Where this is MMA, I can be like, okay, inside kick, I can body kick him, I can walk across distance, clinch him, I can take a balance, or I can shoot a double leg. There's just so much more you can do in mixed martial arts than in boxing. That's why boxing is so much harder, and it kind of doesn't really appeal to a lot of audience who are fans of mixed martial arts. But there is a sweet science of boxing. There's a way to do it if you spend your whole life doing it. Then there's that check hook right there. Now you know who's going to do that. Let me see. They're just waiting there like who's going to come across. And the one thing, like when you do that type of fighting, that does burn a lot of energy because it's explosive. Boom, 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 boom. It's not a pop, 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 pop. Like they're not fighting on a cadence. It's just a pop, 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 pop. More of a pop, 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 pop. It's all about cadence. All right, let's fast forward. Let's go to right here. This right here. Jab exchange. Seems like Tommy Fury has the range advantage. Boom. Right here. That overhand right lands again. Started finding his home. And I think that's probably Jake Paul's best shot. The overhand right. Like he has good distance awareness. And he has a good left hook. Because that's the same shot he knocked out Tyron Woodley with. Just different setup. Here we go again. Round 3. Overthrew a shot. Up. All right, see, they are. They're who's gonna go? Beautiful jab from Tommy. And here's the thing, Mike Tyson isn't gonna. I'll be shocked if Mike Tyson keep his speed for 3 rounds like this, like Tommy Fury is. I'll be shocked if he can. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm saying I'm shocked if he can. Bottom Russian using his size against Tommy. And the thing that Jake Paul does too, he throws his jab and looks down, so he can't really do anything after that. That jab is his jab is so like, it's such a jousting jab instead of just a pop, 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 pop to look for reaction. So he's coming across the void with a big jab, throwing his head in there, and he can't do anything afterwards because he smothered the void. He smothered it. Instead of going jab, angle, ice skater, jab, ice skater, jab, ice skater. Or jab and see what's going to happen, right? Like, watch. 16 there. Okay. That jab is good because he can see what happens afterwards. That jab he can see. Okay. That jab he hit and moved. Getting closer. See that jab? That's like a jousting jab. Watch. See, this is where you want to creep closer, closer, closer. Because look what's happening. The void is getting cut off, right? He keeps creeping closer, closer, closer. He's going to have to go this way. He's going to have to go this way. Well, he's not going to go that way. He's going to have to go this way. So when you have that, you want to creep closer. That way you can actually get a read and like, it's like playing tag. If you try to touch him, he's going to be able to run. But if you try to touch him, he's going to run. But if you slowly like, hey, I'm going to touch you, I'm going to touch him, and touch you, and touch you, he's closer to the edge. And then you can actually touch him and then make him pay because you got him there. But watch how Jake Paul does this. And he does it in all his fights too. He tries to touch him, right? This is tag. He doesn't get it. He's able to get out, right? If he didn't jump out, that could be a hard overhand right, a hard right hand. Jake Paul, but look, he gets to get out for free. Oh, he puts himself back in there. Okay, inch closer, inch closer. Okay. And the guy gets out. Why does this thing keep on freezing? All right, beautiful jab from Tommy. That was good. That was a good read from Jake. Slip forward of the body, 3 up top, misses the 3 up top. That 1-1 was good. He got a reaction, right? Look at the difference of that 1-1 he just threw. Okay, watch. Okay, let's slow down. Watch this 1-1. 1-1. Look at that. He got a reaction, right? He gets a reaction and he turns around. But he didn't have to overextend himself to get that reaction. So he could have went bop, bop, and then the reaction would have came, and then when he threw, he could be like, okay, bop, bop, and then throw a bigger shot because he's overextended now, right? But he backs all the way out there. So he did good. He got it beautiful. He got a reaction out of that jab, jab, which is perfect. That's what you want, especially when you have somebody who's looking to try to counter you. He's backing up the whole entire time. The wolf is trying to get the lamb, right? So you show so much stuff. So he makes a big reaction, and then you penalize him for making a big reaction. That's the game that Jake Paul needs to play with this specific fight. And he can do the same thing with Mike Tyson, do with any boxer essentially, because it's just fundamentals of boxing and fighting in general. Like, okay, this guy doesn't want to fight. Okay, goes down low. Get close to him, wait. And then when you show him something, and then you hit him with something else. All right, beautiful time for Jake Paul. Overhand right lands, hits him. Then he closes the void. They separate it. So he basically got a free shot for free. Beautiful overhand right. No harm, no foul. Let's see what else. Right, and his head down. Ooh, time the beautiful uppercut there. And another thing that helps you out too to understand like the distance and like good hand placement and baseball catching is hitting and is holding pads. Like if you start holding pads for people, you do multiple times. Like you start to get a rhythm of like how to find people's distance as soon as possible. Okay, we're gonna skip further down the line. Okay. Ooh, beautiful uppercut from, but he's been doing it the whole time. He's been ducking his head when he throws his jab. There is the brother. Jab, he ducks underneath. Beautiful check hook. But see, he's not able to follow up on it because he's throwing everything in. Instead of go boom, over here right. Okay, now I believe we're at round 7. Okay, here we go. But it's still the same stuff. Still the same jab. Right, look at that big jab. He can't follow anything up after that long jab because it's such a jousting jab. It's a boom. All right, now he's in. There's another jousting jab. Beautiful. That was a beautiful counter attempt by Jake. Just wasn't fast enough. That was a beautiful 1-1-2. Just too much jousting in it too. That jousting jab again. Yeah, if he would take away his jousting jab, I think he would do a lot better. Because that beautiful overhand right again. Because that jousting jab, I mean, he hasn't gone one overhand right. It's always overhand right. Right. That was good. That was good. I like that. Kept that down there too. That was good. Okay, comes in, grabs. He's getting pieced up there. All right, another grab. God, so much grabbing in boxing. There's an overhand right. And here's the thing. He has a hard time landing overhand right when somebody's not coming forward because he can't set it up. Right? If he would just go... He would just go, okay, here we are. If I go jab here, not jousting jab. Jousting jab is just like this. You shoot past your target. Don't want to shoot past your target. I go here, then here to the body, and then that's going to get my feet underneath me. Then overhand right will come. So you go, bop, 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 boom, and then you're in your shell. If they back up, then you do jumping left hook. If they come forward, you ice skate to the left and you go body shot, right? Like, he hasn't been like working like bop, 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 boom, boom, boom. All right, 16. Granted, this fight was a long time ago. Jake Paul has gotten better over time, but these are the things that I'm seeing right now is when he's moving that jousting jab. He did a lot better against Mike Perry. Wasn't a lot of jousting jabs against Mike Perry. Mike Perry was keeping his hands down. He was able to capitalize on that check left hook each time Mike Perry came in. So he's definitely got so much better. But I wanted to watch this fight because he's actually fighting a boxer who's the same age as him and who has a little same experience. I feel like they have the same amount of experience. Granted, Tommy Fury's probably had a lot more amateur fights, but it's not like Tommy Fury was a world champion, a world beater, so that's why I wanted to do it, just to see how he's gonna move. Tommy Fury's moving, and beautiful job from Tommy Fury. People react a different way when you actually fight someone who understands what they're doing. Not saying that the last couple guys that Jake Paul has fought didn't know what they're doing, but they were out of competition. Same thing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is one of the goats. He's one of the legends. So he's going to have those things that are ingrained in him, which are the fundamentals of boxing that Tommy Fury has. And Tommy Fury and him are a lot younger. So, okay, this is probably going to be the replays, and then we'll get to the last round. And we obviously know Tommy Fury won this fight. And look at that jab right there. Boom. Over here, right? That headbutting. Jeez. And he keeps ducking his head. Keep ducking his head. And you're better off. Honestly, and I tell a lot of people that I work with is don't try to hit your opponent. Just get to a position where you get to him and don't try to hit him. Because when you get to there and you build up that confidence, you can get to anybody you want without hitting them. Then you don't have to try to hit him. Does that make sense? Like, think about this. Okay, I know that here's the void. I'm doing all this stuff to, think I'm going to try to hit you. But then when I want to try to hit you, I'm going to go jousting jab, what Jake Paul is doing, right? Instead of like, hey, I'm going to high guard, I'm going to walk him down. And then when I get close enough with my feet and I know I can touch him, like just touch, then I'm going to hit you, right? That's how my mindset is. And that's how I teach people how when they fight is like, you don't always have to go 1-1-2 across the void. You can just walk across the void because he's either going to stop or he's going to back up or he's going to respond to you. Then you can make your decision off that response. The good thing is to go back and forth. Play like this, play like a boxer, like Jake Paul is doing. And then, jab, jab. Okay, now I'm going to walk, ice skate, uppercut. Like, you have to blend. That's why it's called the sweet science. You got to blend everything together. Look, over here, right? And look, he got to Tommy, like that's like he's not looking where he's hitting, but he got to Tommy without. Oh, that was a down. Had to see replay on that. Could have been more of a push. All right, so they're there. They're waiting. It's about speed. Once again, there's that jousting jab. Better off just go pop. This is pop, pop to see what you're gonna get from a response. All right, because that jousting jab also leaves him exposed too. Right, you see that difference? You see the difference of that? Let's go back quick. Watch the difference. Look at this. Sorry, pop, pop, pop. He's measure. He sees Jake Paul's backing up. He goes to the cage. Excuse me, the ring, throws a right hand. That's the difference between jousting and like actually seeing. Right? See, he's looking where he's punching. That's a problem that Jake Paul can run into when he fights Mike Tyson. Is that when he jousts, he's like uppercut, body uppercut, right? There's that jousting jab again. Another jousting jab. Ooh, beautiful overhand right from Jake Paul. That's one thing I wish that hopefully one day in this channel that I get a position where I can show and record what do I mean by a jousting jab. And when you're trying to get to somebody, how do you get there to them across the void without touching them and without taking any damage? And how do you show something that way you're in a position to counter them? Like it's a very hard thing to do, but there are guys who do it. Conor McGregor is one of the best ones to do it in MMA. If you go back and watch when he fought Eddie Alvarez, Diego Brandao, those guys, he would show. They would respond, they would miss, and he would make them pay dearly. He holding them. Boom. And that's it, boys. I think it's gonna be an amazing fight with Mike Tyson taking on Jake Paul. I'm super excited to see Mike Tyson come back and fight. Obviously, he is older. I'm excited for him to get this opportunity to be the first live event on Netflix. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to break that bad boy down. I'm going to watch it live. It's going to be dope. And make sure you guys come here and check that video out when it drops. We will see you guys at the next video. And leave a comment down below. What do you think about this breakdown about Jake Paul taking on Mike Tyson? And this is a kind of a glimpse of what we're going to get when he fights another boxer, relatively not his age, but somebody who has probably more experience than all the guys that Jake Paul's fought. We'll see you guys in the next video.